You're watching Nepal versus UAE, the M.A. Chittambaram Stadium in Chennai. Sandeep Lamichhane with the ball provided the breakthrough with his first over, and a big breakthrough that was. Got rid of the dangerous Aryan Sharma. Trying to keep things neat and tidy here, not letting Sharafu and Mohammad Zoeb let loose. That is the key for Nepal, and that seems, Mudassar, will be the key for Nepal going ahead in this tournament as well.
They're a complete unit. Under the leadership of Rohit Patel, they have done quite well in the previous edition of T20 World Cup as well. They came almost close to defeat South Africa in that World Cup. At the time, Rohit Patel was the youngest captain to lead in the World Cup.
And there's a reason this man, Sandeep Lamichhane, has 129 wickets in T20 internationals. He has 2 5-wicket hauls, best figures of 5 for 9. We'll be hoping for another big wicket haul here in the T20 World Cup in India and Sri Lanka. UAE just dealing in singles at the moment, trying to consolidate, trying not to lose any more wickets. As the Nepal spinners now are dominating proceedings here at the Chepauk.
Very watchful, thought of a single, no chance. Rightly sent back by his partner. All eyes will be on Alishan Sharaf after losing those 2 top-order batters. Was a top scorer in the recently concluded ICC World Cup qualifiers held in Oman. Got 283 runs, topped the chart. He was a man in form and he played an important role to take UAE in this edition of T20 World Cup.
And it's just a single to end the over. 9 overs gone. It's 55 for 2. Nepal and the UAE very familiar with each other. The players play in multiple leagues together. They've played each other also quite a few times in the past, so know each other quite well. But this stage, this warm-up match is so crucial. This is the only stage you have left now to fine-tune your preparations before the big matches happen. Dipender Singh Airi, also the vice captain of this Nepal team, which is led superbly by Rohit Patel. That extra responsibility means that he also has to ensure he leads from the front.
Always loves to be in the spotlight. Dipender Airi, a good bowler, a brilliant batter, and a terrific fielder. A live wire in the field. He was brilliant in the Season 2 of Nepal Premier League as well. Dipender Singh Airi.
Trying to break the shackles. Get that much needed boundary which we haven't seen for quite some time now. Good conditions here. Nice cool breeze here in Chennai. Get a breakthrough. Down the track. Mohammad Zoeb would have thought that is curtains for him. Luckily, the wicketkeeper did not get near the ball, otherwise it would have been a certain stumping.
Played this shot clearly out of frustration, not able to find boundaries. The left-hand batter, Mohammad Zoeb. Rock solid is Alishan Sharfu, but not giving an inch to these two batters is Dipendra Singh Airi. Continues to excel with the ball.
Superb job by the spinners from Nepal.
सब्सक्राइब गाइस सब्सक्राइब सबैजनाले सब्सक्राइब गरिदिनु होला
Winning the toss and opting to bowl first and respond to the call of Captain Rohit Patel are the bowlers of Nepal. Half of the overs done. In control is Nepal. UAE lost their 3 top order wickets. 60 for the loss of 3. Alishan Sharfu now joined by Mayank Kumar. And joining me in the commentary box for the first time on day 2 of warm-up games is Shibani Bhaskar. Very good evening, Shibani.
Good evening, Mudassar.
और
In control. Our Nepal at this time, they've bowled well, fielded well. There's a blip in Sharmalla's second over when Aryan Sharma really took a liking to him, but now comes back into the attack. And he's found the spot again.
Known as a mystery bowler, the rise of Sharmalla through Nepal Premier League, where he got to 17 wickets, joint highest wicket taker in the tournament. What an effort, brilliant. A dive towards his wrong side and saving some runs, Sharmalla.
A mystery spinner. With the new ball, you see him move the ball into the right-hander, swing in the air. But even now, this ball 10 overs old. He's getting the ball. Direct hit. Would have made it very interesting. But he's still getting the ball to shape into the right-hander. And is displaying a good amount of control.
I like that energy level on the field by the fielders of Nepal side. Trying to bowl a leg break delivery on this occasion, Sharmalla.
सब्सक्राइब गर्नु होला
So Mayank Kumar on strike was not ready at the last minute. Just pulling out Mayank. What an incredible journey when we talk about the players from both the sides. Associate nations, UAE and Nepal. Nepal Premier League playing an important role in the career of these players, Shibani.
Yeah, unearthing a talent such as Sharmalla and getting an opportunity straight away.
खतरनाक रन आउट गरिसकेको
Sai Darshan standing at square, alongside him is Kupraj Madana Gopal.
बवाल गरिसक्यो
Doing a wonderful outing, these two experienced umpires here in Chennai.
Beautifully tossed up by Sandeep Lamichhane. Wrong on to start to the new batter.
थियो
Made his debut, Soeb Khan, few months ago against the USA and Nepal in League 2 games. But as of now, it's Sandeep Lameshane's show. Back-to-back wickets. The first one got right in front. The second one in the shape of run out. Just not able to read the wrong ones is Harshit Kaushik.
And now 2 new batters at the crease for UAE. Plays it nice. With soft hands.
सोमपललाई
Gets past the man at short third. Allows a second. 2 wickets in that over for Nepal. UAE 69 for 5.
3 ओभरमा 13 रन 2 विकेट सान्डी
an opportunity for the UAE middle order to get some runs, to see what they make of these conditions. Harshit Kaushik, Shoaib Khan, Junaid Siddique to come, Mohammad Farouk. Timing.
Though there were two fielders stationed behind the score, but still managed to find the gap. Showing some class on the previous occasion, Shoaib Khan. Look at that rise. Change in line and length. A good comeback by Yadav.
You expect this as well as a pacer. Once you've been hit for a 4, you bring out the slightly shorter stuff. Test the batters with the bounce. That took off sharply from that length. Good comeback delivery from Nandan Yadav.
Putting that extra effort, and then Yadav not giving an inch. There's an interesting story about Nandan Yadav Vishibani. Just before the start of NPL Season 1, he came back to Nepal from Australia to participate in NPL Season 1, and his plan was to go back to Australia once the tournament gets finished. But he performed really well. One of the coaches, he said, "No, my dear boy, you need to stay here." But still he was not convinced. It was his mother who forced him. It was like an order from the mother. "No, you are going to stay in Nepal. You are going to provide your services to the Nepal national team." And here we go. On the rise is Nandan Yadav.
On the global stage, all mothers know best. Wouldn't you say, Mudassar? Yeah, honor and pride representing your nation. Wearing the colors, wearing that cap. On the world stage. No single opportunities here. Extremely tight from the bowling department and the fielders crowding the bat.
Not able to capitalize on the start. He got on this over on the very first ball, find a boundary, but after that, just not able to hit the strike. Big gaps available. You need to play with soft hands, trying to hit it hard, playing straight towards the fielders, not working in favor of Shoaib Khan as well as for UAE. But what a comeback by Yadav.
Tidy over from Yadav. 74 for 5.
So 6 bowlers so far used by Captain Rohit Patel, and pick of the bowler is Karan Casey. The fast express bowler got better of Mohammad Wasim. Very first over, very economical and always among the wickets. And now in the middle overs, the spinners doing a wonderful job. The likes of Sandeep Lamachene and Dipendra Singh Airi keeping things tight.
Very well balanced unit. When you look at this Nepal outfit, they have variety in their ranks. You look at their batting, it's a settled batting order. You have off spin, you have leg spin in the form of Sandeep Lamachene, and good pacers as well.
Very watchful is Harshit Kaushik. Brought into the attack, into the side for his hard-hitting skills. As of now, the situation demands him to survive. Thick outside edge, but straight towards short third. The field positioning has been excellent by Rohit.
Absolutely. It's not just the field positions, but the fielders in each position. Someone like an Irie at point, where the runouts are coming. Who's the better catcher? Some fielders are better with ground fielding. Some fielders are better with catching. So it's also important to know your personnel and put them in their preferred positions where they can thrive and give back to the team.
And also, are there the players, especially for the final leg area, to patrol that region?
It is very different because you cannot see it in fine leg and square leg. Some people may think weaker fielders are positioned there, but you also get used to it. So if you stand in short fine or short third, you will know when the ball is going to take the edge, when you need to react accordingly. And if you're not used to those positions, you may also struggle in those positions. At the end of 14, 76 for 5, and it's time for a drink. It was the next to go. It was just difficult, and it was a stranglehold. Out of the drinks break, Shermalla will bowl his final over. 2.5 overs of his have been good. Only the 3 balls that Aryan Sharma took away to the boundaries. 2 4s and a 6. Other than that, he's found a good rhythm here, Malla.
Unplayable majority of the overs. The accuracy has been the key when we talk about Nepal bowlers, especially in this innings, bowling wicket to wicket channel, not giving much room to the batters. Another single. So right hand, left hand combination out there in the middle. But time running out, so are the overs for UAE. Someone needs to attack. And I feel it's Harshit Kaushik. He needs to take the charge now.
I haven't been able to get the timing going. Inside edges, outside edges. Subtle variations, especially from the spinners. Coming closer to the stump, coming wider of the stump. Malla's been changing it up.
Still no signs of aggression. If you want to disturb the line of the bowler, all you need to do is early adjustment. Just shuffle. Just make those early movement, disturb the line and the concentration of the bowler, but nothing much happening for UAE. They are on the back foot after losing half of the side. On the back foot. Is there a chance for the second? No. Good work done by the fielder. Covering a lot of ground in no time. Karan Casey. What a spell from Malla. Wicketless, but very economical. Going for 27 runs. 15 gone, 80 for the loss of 5.
सबैजनालाई सब्सक्राइब गरिदिनु होला
5 overs left in this first innings. Harshit Kaushik and Shoaib Khan have each faced 11 deliveries. As Kami comes back into the attack for his second. It's in the air, it's not going to carry. Going to fall short of that deep mid-wicket fielder. And charging in will just be the one. These two batters need to apply themselves. They've been out there for a while. Can they change gears and get the runs flowing? Abhinav Punji joins me. That's the big question, isn't it?
It's a very big question. Can UAE get a competitive total? The middle order collapse has really hurt them so far. Not able to string any sort of partnerships together, Shivani. That has been the key. They started off confidently at the top, even despite losing the captain Mohammad Wasim. But after that, it's been one-way traffic.
And Nepal has been incredible as well. They found wickets, but not just wickets. They've kept it nice and tight, built up the dots. Haven't provided too many scoring opportunities.
Much needed big over for UAE. Sompal Kami, an experienced campaigner. And UAE have decided that it's time to target him.
It hasn't been his day out for Sompal Kami. 12 runs in his first over, 12 runs conceded already in this over with 1 ball to go. Well, that was a magnificent pull shot from Khan into the longer part of the ground. That tells you what a punchy shot it was. Plenty of power, timing, and placement. Single to round out the 16th over, 93 for 5.
Nepal versus UAE. The second warm-up match here for the T20 World Cup in Chennai at the Chepauk. 16 overs gone, 93 for 5 UAE. Big over. But can they continue the momentum now?
He's picked up 2 wickets already, Sandeep Lamichhane. Also, there was a run out in his over, back-to-back wickets for Nepal in that over. And his final 5 deliveries. He's displayed incredible control. Bat speed, incredible. A nice full swing as well from Harshit Kaushik. He's picked the right deliveries to go after. Overpitched. Especially for this one going down the ground. 2 balls left. The change up from Lamichhane. Quicker, shorter. And the wrong end.
These two came together when the score was 66 for 5 after 11.3 overs. 38-run partnership so far, and after the end of 17 overs, it's 104 for 5.
And Sandeep Lamichhane finishes his 4. 2 wickets and 24 runs conceded. That last over costing 11 thanks to Harshit Kaushik. All right, 3 overs left, 104 runs on the board. A good partnership building here for UAE, an important one. Nandan Yadav.
Shivani, in your opinion, with just a little under 3 overs left, what is the competitive target? Yesterday, we saw that Italy was able to defend 156 runs. UAE doesn't look like they'll be reaching that. What do you think they'll be targeting in the next couple of overs?
The way these two batters are going, I think they can look for 140. If they lose a wicket and then you have the new batter come in, you may reassess to say, okay, let's get to 130 first and see if we can...
Runs for the UAE.
He's setting up for the big hits. A high backlift. He's ready and waiting. Ready to swing the bat and going after it hard.
Quick single there, looking for a couple. He's acquitted himself very well so far, the 29-year-old all-rounder, Harshit Kaushik. And a very good partnership for the UAE. Remember, they have another warm-up match to come in Chennai before their opener in Chennai against New Zealand. All this is going to give them a lot of confidence and really help coach Lalchan Rajput's plans ahead of the big match against New Zealand.
Looking for another big one, doesn't time it, isn't going to carry to that long on fielder. Karan Casey overruns it a touch on the bounce, and that allows a second run to be stolen.
Karan Casey bowled only 2 overs. He won't be bowling his full quota, but that is the very important aspect of the warm-up match, to give everybody a chance to make sure they get into the groove. And here, it's another boundary. It's a run fest here at Chepauk. Much needed run fest for UAE after that very, very disastrous middle order collapse. And now they're wresting momentum from Nepal.
50-run partnership is up with that boundary as well. Top hit. Nice swivel to get the angle nice and fine to send that ball across those boundary ropes. Sohaib Khan.
Just a quick single to end the over. UAE 117 for 5, 2 overs left.
सबैजनालाई सब्सक्राइब गरिदिनु होला।
We were talking about the number of runs. 140 definitely seems to be on the cards. If they can get there in about an over and a half, then they can even look further. 145, the way these two are batting together.
They have to do that, because UAE will also have to contend with the dew factor. Nepal don't seem to be suffering with that too much at the moment. but it's going to really come into play. It's an early evening game today here at the Chepauk. Canada and Italy was a late evening game. There was a lot of dew in the first innings as well, and a lot of dew in the second innings. However, Italy defended their total of 156. Can UAE do what Italy did and get a win in their first warm-up match here before the T20 World Cup?
And with this partnership, what it's done as well for UAE, it's brought the momentum back into their dugout. A 50-run partnership from 66 for 5. It was a double strike at 66. They were 66 for 3, then they lost 2 quick wickets. And then these two took their time initially in the partnership, and then now they're switching gears.
The experienced, the versatile Karan Casey back in action. Took the wicket of the captain. Another big hit down the ground. Just a single, falling short of the fielder there. And that's what Karan Casey does. When things go out of hand, he comes back in, exerts control, and ensures that if the spinners have leaked runs, he keeps one end very tight.
Batters win your games, your bowling department wins your tournaments. They were unbeaten through the Asia and EAP qualifier, Nepal, winning 5 out of 5 games. That's in the Super 6 stage.
Another big hit. Has he found the gap? Good fielding there at the boundary. They do get a couple of runs. And this partnership carries on. At the halfway stage of this match, there was 60 for 3 UAE. Good comeback after that. Because 60 for 3 became 66 for 5. This will give the rest of the team a lot of confidence when they come out to the field and Nepal start their response. Being propelled towards a good and competitive total thanks to this big hitting prowess from Harshit Kaushik. A very, very handy knock of 35.
Six down and Mohammad Arfan comes to the crease. He will be at the non-strikers end as that was the last ball of the over. A difficult length from Karan Casey did the trick to get the wicket of Kaushik.
Shoaib Khan now. Must be thinking everyone's forgotten about him. 31 from 22. Harshit Kaushik hogged a lot of the strike and it paid off dividends. Nandan Yadav now for the last over of the game for Nepal. Big hit. And it's dropped. A crucial drop over there by Dipendra Singh Airi. He's been starting with the ball. He's had a run out as well, but unfortunate drop there, and that could make the difference between the UAE getting past that 140, 145 target.
Possibly, but that was a really difficult chance. That ball was flying flat, fast. Airi did so well to even get to that ball and create an opportunity.
That was a bad ball there by Nandan Yadav. And that is going to be a no ball. And that means it's a free hit. And the right person is on strike, which is Shoaib Khan, 24-year-old. He's on 33. He would want to top score in this innings for his side. Harshit Kaushik right now, top scored with 35. Shoaib Khan now can let loose here at the Chepauk.
Does he look to go over extra cover? Shorter boundary. Offside. Well bowled by Nandan Yadav. Full delivery outside off stump.
He's impressed us, hasn't he, Nandan Yadav, coming into this World Cup on the biggest stage, coming up with a performance like this. He hasn't got any wickets in that column of his, but he's not been too expensive so far. The warm-up games will really help him get into the groove, and around with Karan Casey can give Nepal a very, very solid fast bowling opening partnership.
A solid attack, well balanced. When you look at the Nepal bowling attack. Leg side, short boundary for the left-hander.
Good bowling. That's what Captain Rohit Paudel would have asked from Nandan Yadav. He's doing just that. Not letting the batsman get away. Mohammad Irfan can swing the bat, the long handle quite effectively. And I feel, Shivani, it would be wise perhaps for Mohammad Irfan just to look for a single and give Shoaib Khan that strike.
If 3 balls left, closing in on 140. Innovation. Scoops it. It will come back for more. Good running. Aggressive running from the 2 batters.
We were talking about giving the strike. No, said Mohammad Irfan. He's done better. Got 3 runs. Got Shoaib Khan back on strike. And that's what would make the team management very happy.
He's executed his Yorker link deliveries very nicely, Nandan Yadav. Can he continue with those for the last 2? Mid-off inside the circle. Extra cover inside the circle.
Going over the top yet again, Shoaib Khan. Getting a double at this stage. Nepal would be happy with that. No big boundaries are coming. When Harshad Kaushik was around, it seemed there was a big shot coming every couple of balls. But Rohit Patel will be happy that they have reined UAE back in.
Final ball of this innings. Nandan Yadav.
So, Shivani, do you think this target can be defended?
It's runs on the board provided they start well with the ball, take all their catches. There's always a chance. They've given themselves a fighting chance by getting past 140. Put in to bat United Arab Emirates. Mohammad Wasim, skipper, went early. Aryan Sharma took a real liking to Mullah. 3 consecutive boundaries. And 25 off 17 for him. A good partnership alongside Zohaib. And then it was the big partnership between Harshit Kaushik and Sohaib Khan that propelled them past 140. A half-century partnership there. Much needed to shift the momentum in UAE's favor towards the back end of that innings.
Karan Casey, the pick of the lot. Just 3 overs bowled, 2 for 26. Sandeep Lamechane is showing his experience again, 2 for 24 of his 4 overs. And a wicket for the vice-captain, Dipender Sinairi. 6 bowlers used by Nepal. And now they'll be chasing 146
सबैजनालाई
to win this warm-up match.